Hello, I'm Anthony David Hobbs, and this is my movie review of Superman Part 2. Yes, okay, right, so we're talking about the 1978 film, and where did I get up to? Oh yes, I was saying how to make a Superman movie in the late 70s was a very brave thing to do, because of course the popularity of Superman was dwindling, yes. The character got extremely popular after the film was released, yes, because it was such a huge blockbuster, yeah. And well, the thing is, when I saw Superman, when I was a kid, I didn't see the Superman films in the right order. I saw Superman 2, about a year later, Superman 3, then about 3 years after that, saw the first Superman film. So I wasn't that impressed with Lex Luthor, basically, because after you've seen Zod, Lex Luthor doesn't look all that impressive, does he? No. I thought, this is crazy. Yeah, when I first saw Superman, I thought, why is Lex Luthor the arch enemy? I mean, well, how can he be Superman's equal? For a start, he doesn't have any superpowers, but yeah. However, a few years later, I realised that's kind of the point. Lex Luthor has no superhuman powers, but he outwits Superman with his brains, yes, mind over muscle. Yeah, that's cool, that's all great, but after you've seen the spectacular superhuman battles in Superman 2, yes, you're going to want something on that kind of level. In other words, I prefer the second film, but the first one is very good and it sets the scene and the tone really well, yeah. And for me, Superman, it's a good template for how to make a good superhero movie, yes. And yes, it was a big influence on the superhero movie directors we get today, so yeah, that's good. And honestly, when I first saw the first Superman film, I thought they didn't know there was going to be a sequel. So I didn't realise the scene with Zod being sent to the Phantom Zone was to set up for the sequel. I didn't realise that, no. I thought that scene was just to show that Jor-El is a good guy. That's all I thought, no. But no, how wrong can you be? They intended to do a sequel right from the start, because you see, Superman was made, or produced by Alexander and Elias Salkind. They just had big success with the Three Musketeers and the Four Musketeers. Those two movies were made back to back and released on separate times, yeah. So they were going to make Superman and Superman 2 back to back, but things didn't work out. They couldn't quite get the second one fit, so they just finish the first one, and if it's a hit, we'll finish the second one. In other words, the sequel was planned from the start. That explains why they weld together so well. And effectively, if you put Superman 1 and 2 as one big story, it is effectively a love story. Yes, Lois Lane and Superman, that's what it's all about, yeah. I suppose I must talk about the end of Superman, so spoiler alert. When Superman whizzes round the Earth and to travel backwards in time, some might say that's silly, but all I can say is this. When I was 10 years old, I thought that was really cool, going back in time, because when he saves the west coast of America and the east coast of America from those missiles, and Lois Lane's about to be buried alive in a big hole, and you think Superman's going to rescue her in a nick of time, yeah. But he doesn't, he's too late. Oh, it's going to be a sad ending. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's awful, no. The only way you can save it is by turning back time, flying around the world really fast, and you're not expecting that. It's silly and over the top, yes, but you're not expecting it. So in that regard, it's kind of cool, yeah. And one thing I find hard to believe, I know it's a fantasy adventure film and all that, but Lex Luthor has this brilliant plan. He wants to reprogram 2 high-tech missiles. Why does he get his 2 stupid servants to do it? I mean, if I was a genius, I'd get a clever person to do a difficult job like that. Or I'd do it myself, But just go with it. It's, for comic relief moments, yeah.